A woman will make a million excuses for a bad boy. But when it comes to a nice guy, the first mistake that he makes, she's ready to get rid of him. She's ready to jump ship. Guys, you have to understand, being a nice gentleman is seen as repulsive. It's unattractive to women. A lot of men think that when they roll the red carpet out, when they go above and beyond, that that woman will give them a chance, that she will stick around. That's not the case. Women love selfish, greedy men who only care about themselves. Always keep this in mind. So when you think that if I do this for her, if I try this, that it will make her smile, yeah, she'll accept it, but chances are she will not appreciate what you do, and she will take you for granted, and she'll want more and more and more. I had a consultation with a guy, and he sent me a follow-up email. It was long and heartfelt. He says, Darius, I appreciate what you've done for me in the consultation. You opened my eyes to a lot of different things that I was doing wrong. So I came up in this video with 10 things nice guys always do wrong. Number one, nice guys don't realize that she belongs to the streets, that she's everybody's, that even if you get on one knee, even if you take her on trips, dinners, do all these things, she's not yours. It's just your turn. Bad boys understand this. This is why he lets women do their own thing, and when they decide to come back around, he makes things sexual, he has her over, and they have a good time. Nice guys always want to possess women and keep them. I noticed when I was dealing with women in the past, the more I would try to keep them around, the more I would try to do all these different things, A, B, C, and D, all the way through Z, the less likely she would stick around. She would be repulsed by it. She would want to distance herself. But the less I cared, the less I just like, whatever, she comes, she goes, whatever. And I just focused on myself, the more she stuck to me. Less is always more with women. She does not belong to you. Number two, bad boys don't mind upsetting women and seeing them cry. I said this in a previous video. Nice guys, they're always accommodating. They're trying to make her comfortable and check on her feelings. Listen, a woman's feelings are like the wind. They sway this way, they sway that way. You don't know how she's gonna feel. So when you try to figure her feelings out and always make her comfortable and make her feel good, she could be happy at 4 p.m. and come 4:15, she's sad. Come 4:30, she's depressed. Then back at 5 o'clock, she's extremely happy. So never try to figure women out, and don't mind upsetting them. If they get angry, if they get down, if they're like, oh, you know, you made me feel bad. Listen, let her cry in the corner. I guarantee you she'd come back and she'll be like, okay, you know, I'm back to normal. It's kind of like a kid, right? You see a kid crying and pouting, that's what women are, overgrown children. So if you see them throwing a temper tantrum or whatever the case may be, let them do that. And once they are done with that, you ignore them, then they'll come back and wipe their tears, wipe the snot out their nose, and be back to normal. I guarantee you. Number three, bad boys don't tell women their whereabouts. I know a lot of guys who are you in relationships and you want to tell women your ETA or where your location is. That's nice guy syndrome, right? That's nice guy traits. He wants to confirm and check in and say, hey, I'm at the gym. Truth be told, a lot of times, what a lot of them will do, they'll tell you, just let me know when you're at. I want to know at all times where you are at, you know, where your whereabouts, so she can go cheat while you're over here, right? So she won't run into you with another guy. It happens often, okay? Stop checking in with these women. They are not your parole officer. You do not need to tell them every single place you're going. Nice guys tell these women, oh, I'm at the store, babe. Oh, I'm over here. I'm this, I'm that. Listen, go about your business. Go about your life. Do whatever you need to do. And the only time you should tell a woman where you're at is telling her, hey, I'm at home. You can come on over. Number four, and I know this is not going to sit well with a lot of you, but bad boys do not take women out to eat on dates until they've had sex. They don't buy the cow before they get the milk, okay? Nice guys, they want to wine and dine women. It's the worst thing to do because it's been noted. And women are bold. They're coming out and saying, hey, I'm dating multiple guys. I'm out on a date eating with this guy. I don't really like him. Women can eat 7 days a week, free meals. So why you, the nice guy, why would you take her out to eat? And you haven't even slept with her yet. You know how many women just act like they're interested in a guy and they eat and eat, get drinks and everything like that, and then she ghosts him, and the guy is sitting there upset and angry because he wanted sex. You're not entitled to it, but you got to understand you have to play the game how it's supposed to be played. Nice guys don't know the game. Nice guys, they're afraid to accept women for who they are, which are, majority of them are selfish and leeches, and they do things in their own best interests. So if you're a nice guy, what you need to do is stop feeding these women. Make sure you sleep with them first. Make sure you get some out of it first, because it's not guaranteed that she'll give it to you after you pay for that meal. Bad boys always keep a roster and a rotation of women, especially in the early stages of dealing with them, right? You have to give off the illusion that she doesn't matter. And women like to be around dudes who have options, or at least that he's able to get other women, right? Nice guys, when they start dating or seeing a woman, he might have sex with her 2 or 3 times. Then he gets rid of all the women he's talking to. He gets tunnel vision. He doesn't have a 90-day rule or any blueprint. He doesn't vet her out. He's just like, okay, she's giving me sex, so now we're together. Okay? Never get rid of all your options, especially in the early stages. I can see if you guys been seeing each other for a while, then you decide to be exclusive. That's a different story. But too many nice guys. I've seen dudes taking women on trips the first month they're together. I've seen dudes buying women stuff the first month, 2 months. They haven't even done much homework on that woman, right? They don't know her traits. They don't know how her true attitude is. Every woman wears a mask in the beginning, right? So always keep your options open, because I guarantee you, women are keeping theirs open. They have a phone full of dudes just in case you, the nice guy, messes up. Number 6, guess who's the guy that gets the most cooperation and the most passionate sex, the most effort in the bedroom? It's the guy that views himself as the prize. He has a mentality that she should be grateful and lucky to be next to me. The nice guy, he has the mindset that I'm so lucky and I'm so happy to have met you and have found you. When you have that sort of thinking, women will take you for granted. They won't put all their effort and all their trust in you, right? They'll give you half effort in the bedroom. They'll, kind of waste your time. They just take you for granted because you don't have the mindset. It starts up here in your thinking. A lot of guys just are defeated and they're like, oh man, I finally got a girlfriend. I finally got a woman that'll sleep with me. When you have that thinking, women will be around you for a little bit, maybe sleep with you a few times, but she'll start to think like, this guy is not really real. He's not really a guy I really want to be around. Women like to be around dudes who view themselves as better than her. Don't view her as your equal. I know that's going around right now, and oh, she's my equal. A woman is not your equal. Women don't want to be with men who they look down to. They like to be with men who they look above and are able to view as superior to them. Number 7, if you want to dry a woman up faster than the Sahara Desert, tell a woman how you feel. Nice guys, they open up to women. They become emotional, right? Women like men whose feelings are unclear, who are stoic, right? So when you start to tell a woman you love her, hey baby, I care about you, I'm so happy to have you, and you start opening up, what's gonna happen with women, she's going to start distancing herself. And I know everybody's telling you, and in the media and these articles, be in tune with your emotions. Open up to a woman, tell how you feel. Do not do that. It's counterintuitive. It will dry her up. She will become distant, and she will go for the guy who she doesn't understand his feelings. She doesn't know how he thinks, and she will give him more effort. She will give him more time because he never opened up. Stop apologizing. Stop telling women you love them, especially before she hasn't told you. Now, I can say she told you first and you said it after, but if you tell a woman that you love her, you care about her, can you be my girlfriend? That's all feminine sort of behavior. So when you do that, what'll happen is she'll be like, She won't even understand it. She'll have a malfunction. I don't, this is not gonna work out. You like, what happened? I was just opening up to you. When you open up to a woman, she will become distant. That's just how it is. Number 8, and this one is extremely important, guys. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. If you have not become a patron, we got a lot of exclusive good content for you on there. So click the link below and become a patron today. Listen, there are 2 types of men. A man who makes excuses to keep women around. That guy is a nice guy. He forgives her for all her sins. He says, okay, it's okay if you disrespected me. It's okay if you waste my time. He thinks of all the excuses, all the reasons to keep her around, even though she's done him dirty. Then there's the bad boy, the other guy. He looks for reasons to get rid of women. And when you look for reasons to get rid of her, she will stay sharp. She will stay polished. She will make sure that she doesn't do anything to upset you. She won't do anything to harm you or make you feel a certain way. She won't do anything to, not gain your trust, not have it. So there are 2 types of men. Which one are you? Are you gonna make excuses to keep her around? And the more excuses you make to keep her, kind of like the happy wife, happy life type of mindset, the more she'll take you for granted, the less happy she'll want to make you. But when you look for reasons to get rid of her and not keep her around, she will walk on eggshells. She will do what needs to be done to remain in good graces with you. Number 9, bad boys don't look through women's phones. That's insecure behavior. That's nice guy traits, right? The nice guy, he wants a woman's password. He wants to know what she's doing. He's always looking over her shoulder because he's scared and he's weak and he's insecure. He's like, this woman might leave me, so I need to check on who she's talking to. Let me just tell you this. Every single woman is always talking to some other guy. Just accept it. Like I said in the first one, she belongs to the streets, okay? She belongs to the community. She's everybody's. So don't try to lock her down. What you need to do is enjoy the time that you have with her in the present and stop looking towards the future with these women. Stop trying to get her passcode. Stop trying to look at her phone. Don't be worried. Listen, a phone is a woman's safe haven. She has all types of dudes on there. She's able to access some guy. There's always some woman who needs attention. And the woman you're with, that you're seeing, she needs attention. She needs to be stimulated by other men. Don't check her phone. Don't see if it goes off. Don't ask her, who are you talking to? Let her talk to whoever she wants to talk to. She doesn't belong to you. That's insecure behavior. Nice guys always want to be possessive and controlling. The more possessive and controlling you are, especially over a woman's phone, the quicker you are to push her away and she'll not want to deal with you. Last but not least, number 10. Bad boys know how to ignore women. Nice guys always give women their attention. They're always texting them. They're always talking to them. They're always laying on them and laying up under them. Listen, if you're a guy who has a hard time ignoring women, especially if the girl you're seeing or maybe you might be married and she's crying, she's upset, and she's always doing something, she can just push a button to get your attention, and it's hard for you just to ignore her, you have a real problem. Because that woman will always control you. She will always be able to turn the tears on, turn them off. If you see a woman that you're seeing that's might be sitting this way or sitting sad and she's, not just trying to do things to get your attention and have a bad mood, listen, let her have that bad mood. So what? Ignore her. When you ignore women, what will happen is that will give her time to reflect on what she's done wrong. It will let her know that you are unable to be swayed by her mood, by her emotions, and her bad attitude.